Shalawam, shalawam. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the tabernacle of David, 144,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalawam is your brother Yaramya Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson. All right, coming forth through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So, title of this lesson is How to Teach, with a dose of order attached to it. All right. So, we coming in the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That is the true name of the Father, Yahawah. He is, he exists. Bahasham in the name. Yahawashi, the true name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He saves, he delivers, he is salvation. That's Yahawashi. Right? Bahasham in the name, once again, Rakah Kadash, the Holy Spirit. And this is the true, pure language that we speak. The Paleo-Hebrew, which our ancestors speak. And when I say our, I mean the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Which are Israelites, according to the Bible. The biblical depiction. The ones that are under the curses. Now, how to teach. Let's go get Isaiah 30 and 20. And let's start at 18. And therefore will Yahawah wait, that he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will he be exalted, that he may have mercy upon you, for Yahawah is a power of judgment. Blessed are all they that wait for him. So you have to wait. Yahawah is known as long-suffering. We have to suffer long as well, through captivity after captivity after captivity. Okay? We have to wait. Yahawah said, wait, for my determination is to gather the nations, right? To bring forth his judgment. It's a lot of waiting to be done. All right? What's a similar word to wait? Enduring. That's what we are doing right now, the sincere brothers and sisters. Let me turn the birds down. You know, the birds is peaceful though. I like nature. All right, so let's keep going. This is Isaiah 30 and 19. For the people shall dwell in Zion, at Jerusalem. Thou shalt weep no more. He will be very gracious unto thee at the voice of thy cry. When he shall hear it, he will answer thee. And though Yahawah give you the bread of adversity, that's what we're undertaking right now. That's what we're undergoing right now. The bread of adversity. Okay? An obstacle, a challenge. The bread of adversity and the water of affliction. Going through it, being afflicted, going through the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So how do you teach? You got to see your teachers physically, all right, via video, hear them. They should be consistent. Your teacher shouldn't be hidden or locked away or some mystery, like these guys, the guy Nature Boy, man. Look at that guy. Locked away, man, for life. Okay? What did he do to himself? Nature Boy. If anybody knows who that is, you know, he got in trouble for some extra harassment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can say that. Let's go get him though. But he calls himself a teacher, right? He calls himself a master teacher. Let's go find him. I think his name is Nature Boy. Not Ric Flair. Oh, yeah, of course he would bring up Ric Flair. But he's in the unconscious community. Dang, I'm looking up this dude and I can't find him. Oh, Taino Knight, man, we already know you a bug out, bro. I'm gonna block you, man. All right, the water for coming in, showing yourself. Is this him? I don't know. I really don't even know what the dude look like, man. I think this is him right here. All right, this dude. Man, Salakia. This dude right here, Nature Boy. Accused cult leader. So he's a leader. He's a teacher. He calls himself a master teacher. He leads a group of people. He leads an association, you know. And what did he do? What did he do? He esteemed himself. He built himself up to a high status. And in the cult, because this is what you really call a cult. They try to say we a cult. We really just getting back to our natural. We just getting back to our history. We getting back to our culture and our customs. This is what you would call a cult. All the women that was around him had to do sexual favors with him. Okay? And one of them, you know, eventually came out and said that she had been harassed. So now he's facing what? Life in prison. This dude would, any day of the week, he's going to go against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Being a cult leader, any day of the week. Just like, let's get the other dude, man. We know this dude. Hey, we know this dude. The elders done dealt with him before. And a dude on this app, Deacon Rude, yeah, brothers know the inside joke. Deacon Rude tagged me in a video of this man talking to our elders over some shit that happened decades ago that has no validity. Okay? If brothers know what I'm talking about, has no validity. When he was the one that was found out to be messing with little girls. All right? And his own damn sister. I think it's his stepsister or whatever. Now he's in prison. Serving time. Just like Nature Boy. Look at these false prophets, man. And Rashad Jamal touch little girls. Exactly. Is that what all the false prophets do? Do they get together and be like, hey, we all gonna touch little girls? That's what it seems like. Rashad Jamal, brother No Light, and Nature Boy. They all going to jail for taking it. Forcefully, may I add. These is your leaders? This is your conscious community? This your conscious community? Dang. That's your conscious community? I'm glad I'm not in that shit. Hey, once again, let's get back to the scripture. And though Yahawah give you the bread, the master give you the bread of adversity, so we in that. We eating that. We taking that. All right? And the water of affliction, we drinking that. Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Ain't the brothers on the corners every Saturday? Friday, Saturday, mostly Saturday, sometimes Friday. Okay? And then brothers take it upon themselves, you know, at my camp, GMS Los Angeles, Antelope Valley, the elders, they hold main camp on Saturday, right? And then we go out on either Friday or Sunday to do our solos, just to add a little extra work in. All right? Just to add a little extra work in. Because the nation needs to see their teachers. They need to see their teachers. You don't need to be hiding. Okay? It's a lot of people on this app, man. They fake. They fake. All right? They fake and they're not real leaders. And they don't know how to teach. No. They don't know how to teach. Let's get... You got to be able to prove everything that you're standing on. All right? This is the main thing, because scoffers are going to come, correct? Let's go to 1 Thessalonians. And let's start at, I like all this. Let's start at 12. I want to get all this. All right? And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the master and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake, and be at peace among yourselves. And this is how we treat the brothers and the sisters, man. This is how we treat each other. A brother that I know is out there standing on the line with me. You know, you might have not known this brother for you ain't known him for years. You might have known him for a year, maybe 2, however long you've been standing on the line. But you'll do more for that brother than your own family. Because that's the brotherhood. That's important. He's learning under the order. He's learning and he's proving himself to be a man of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. By standing out there with you through the rain, through the cold. All right? Man, when we get done with camp, man, our hands be frozen. Right? But hey, this brother gonna stand out there with me. I'm gonna stand out there with him. And some brothers, I'm known as I'm the hand warmer guy in my camp. I bring the hand warmers. I buy them at work, and I make sure I got hand warmers for everybody, right? Cause financially, like Yahawah allows me to do that. So I'm making sure I'm doing my part, in any type of way that I can, regardless. That's the type of love. And then ain't nobody got to pay me or nothing like that, We help one another. Brothers know, hey, we all drink kombucha. Sometimes you show up to the camp and brothers just got kombucha for you. All right? We chilling out with one another. Brothers bring kombucha. Or we go in on some wine because we can sip. It's not a sin to sip. This is demonic. Okay, we'll go to another live, man. I'm going to escort you out. I'm not here for none of that. All right? We show love to one another. This is the difference. This is why it's important to what? Go back to the other scripture. See your teachers. Be amongst the elders. Fellowship. It goes beyond camp. It goes to we go out after work. We go out after camp. After 3 hours of standing on the line with a brother, then we go out and we fellowship. And we hang out and we chill and we relax. And the brothers do sit downs as well. This is why, more so, I gotta distance myself from certain things because brothers told me at camp, man, it's better to be dealing with the brothers that you see on a weekly basis. All right, I can't be dealing with all our brothers. Of course, if a brother in GMS like my brother Abaniah or brother Matazabak, yeah, I'm gonna deal with them because I've been dealing with them and I learned so much from them. And them brothers are in GMS, they under the elders. All right. But some brothers be doing other things, man, that's out of order. If brothers just saw me in that last live and the brother had brought that woman up, and I'm like, man, why is you bringing a woman up into your congregation? When I could go over many scriptures that's saying that a woman should not even be coming in church speaking. And in my spirit, that was out of order. So I'm going to distance myself from that. Okay? Because I know if I brought a woman up in my thing right now and my brothers from my camp saw it, it would be off, man. Like, what are you doing, Yaramya? What are you doing? Okay? Like, what are you doing? All right? So, it varies. It doesn't vary via GMS because all GMS is going to be the same in that sense. Where we don't let women talk in the churches. But other camps, like IUIC, ISUPK, or Sakari, they may allow they women to speak in the church, right? But GMS, nah, you're never going to see no woman on Elder Tahar's live, man. You're never going to see no woman on Elder Gabar's live. All right? Understand that. And that's why we be so serious about this, because we learn it from the elders. We not just out here on the thing, man, doing it. Women corrupt. You go back and you understand what happened in One West. Anybody that's saying it's demonic, I don't know what you're talking. What are you even talking about? What's demonic? Are you sitting here? I'm sitting here reading the Holy Bible. It's demonic? I'm sitting here preaching. Okay, get out of here. All right. If you understand what the history of what happened in One West and the history of what happened, how Elder Tahar and them, the split. When Elder Tahar break it down to you, it was women coming into the camp wearing dresses with the little split in it, showing their ass. And the elders and the brothers was allowing that shit. But Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar wasn't allowing that shit. Okay? They was maintaining the order. All right? And, hey, if you get mad at me, if you got a fucking problem with me because I'm maintaining the order, then it is what it is. Okay? It be like that. Order is Yakan. Order, I think they talking about the stones because they don't understand Exodus 28th chapter, man. I don't know what they talking about. Hey, they not in the congregation anyway. But women was destroying the church. You go back to the times, you go back to the Roman times when women thought that they could have multiple husbands. Women thought they could have multiple husbands. Do I have to repeat it? Right? That's what they were doing. Destroying the church. All right? Shalawam to all that's coming in here. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham. This is why order is maintained. Order is maintained. Hey, we'll leave, man. Why you in here? All right? Why do you even follow me if you come in here to scoff? Leave. Y'all brothers is weird, man, with no type of life. No type of life. You follow a man just to scoff in his life? You need to like start dating or something. You have no life. All right? Let's keep going. So this is the type of love that brothers have for one another, for a brother that's doing the work. As we went into it yesterday, and I was talking about strangers, right? If brothers had caught that live, and how I'm going to deal with a brother that I see putting in that work, I'm going to deal with him, man, with the utmost love. Okay? I'm going to deal with him with the utmost love. Like this. And to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake, and be at peace among yourselves. How you know what a brother work is? Go check their page. Go check their YouTube. Yes, exactly. You know them by their fruit. You will know them by their fruit. So before anybody in here, you know, these bug outs coming alive. Yeah, they coming alive. But if these bug outs had any type of sense, they would go on my page and they would go and they would look at my videos and they would know me by my fruit. Okay, this brother's he's a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, this brother is talking about Yasharahla. Okay, this brother is pushing Hebrew. He's pushing Paleo Hebrew. He's pushing what he deems as the truth according to the Bible. So you should already know how to address me when you come into the live. I got videos on my page already breaking down stones, menorah, but people still come in here asking foolish questions. And that right there is a telltale that they don't have it. They're not deemed to get it because they don't even got enough common sense to actually, sit down and be calm and understand some shit and they just speaking foolishly out the side of their neck, as we say. Okay? Look at this dude, TJ. You don't even know what you... TJ, no, don't mute him. Oh, at the water, elder. TJ, you don't even know what you just did, man. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to handle you for that. Mocking and scoffing. The more you people mock and scoff, the more judgment is going to befall you. The more vicious and violent your judgment is going to become. Yahawah might have been planning to just let you die of cancer. Now, he might take you out. He might slice your head open and then make you bleed for a couple hours in torment. Or he might preserve you for the nukes. So TJ, I hope you understand. Stop mocking these men. Stop mocking these men that have a spirit on them to get up and teach, to get up and preach. And we could be doing anything right now. Okay, I got a whole newborn baby, man. 8 months now, I could be in there playing with. I got a wife, okay? I worked 8 hours today, right? I got kids, right? I could be spending time with my family. But I'm taking the time out to come and teach. All right? Now you good. Both of y'all, I think the elder muted him before you muted him. It's good. You know, it's all... Hey, a man's goings is of Yahawah. You just doing what you're supposed to do. You know? It's whatever, because, I mean, eventually I was going to mute him anyway. You know? Because he coming in here mocking and scoffing. All right, let's keep going. Now we exhort you, brethren. Warn them that are unruly. I just warned TJ. Okay? Comfort the feeble-minded. All right? Comfort the feeble-minded. The brothers that are scared. That are in terror. That are like, man, well, I see Putin talking about nuclear war. I see Biden talking about EBT going away. And, you know, our brothers and sisters that's scared. That's enfeeble-minded. Right? What just happened with the Facebook and the Instagram? All right, regardless what it was, Mark Zuckerberg didn't give anybody announcement. He didn't tell anybody anything. He just went forth and did what he did to cause chaos. And he knew it was going to cause chaos for a moment. Okay? That's why I put that video out. Because I saw some of our people talking about it's an update or blase blah. Look, Esau Edom is not stupid. It might have been an update. I don't care what it was. It might have been an update. Okay, great. Esau Edom is not stupid. They're testing you. They're testing you to see what you're going to do. The same thing they did with the cell phones. The same thing they've been doing for years. This isn't the first time Instagram done shut down. This isn't the first time Facebook done shut down. All right? This isn't the first time people have problems with their cell phone signal. These things are being tested for when Jacob's trouble and martial law is declared. Because they saw what happened in France. Remember France? What was happening in Paris? They was grouping together using social media to fight the government. They're not going to allow that to happen in America. They're going to shut down all communications. All right? Exactly. It was a test. It was a test. And Jake acts exactly how Esau Edom wanted to act. In chaos. All right? Let's keep going. Comfort the feeble-minded. So we comfort the feeble-minded. Can someone bless me with $50? No. No. You got the wrong name. You got 21.6K followers. You calling on Jesus. You need to bless yourself with the correct name. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You need to bless yourself with the correct doctrine, brother. You are worshiping a demon. You are worshiping a false god. All right? Money, that little $50 ain't going to save you. Don't come in my live begging. Don't come in my... What is wrong with you, man? Get a job. Like I just said, I worked 8 hours today. You can't go get a job, get an application. You can't go apply at Burger King or McDonald's or wherever it be. You can't get a job like the rest of us. Okay? Come on, man. No sense. All right, Salakia. I ain't gonna stop for no more scoffers. Y'all can mute them and whatever. Let's keep it going. All right, and start capitalizing Yahawah, man. You know, I see you do it all the time. I mean, It is what it is. But start capitalizing Yahawashi, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You know, to capitalize something is to show it honor. All right, so let's keep going. So, comfort the feeble-minded, the brothers and sisters that are scared amongst us, but they're sincere. They're sincere, and they just need to understand the truth. I was talking to my cousin the other day. He's thinking about joining the military, man. And I had to give him scripture. I broke things down to him, and I tried to get him to understand, man. Hey, anybody that joined the military is gonna perish over there in Israel, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, in Megiddo, right? You're gonna perish. And then I explained to him many times, man, if you don't got Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, you know, you ain't gonna make it. And okay, lies. Okay, we're going another live, man. Okay. So it's also going to be a war over here in America. As it said in 2nd Esdras 15th chapter, 16th chapter, right? As it said in Matthew the 24th chapter, talking about lies. Go read them chapters, talking about lies. You're foolish. All right? So we got to support the weak. Be patient towards all men. I'm going to be patient towards what? Towards brothers that are sincere. They're coming in this truth. A scoffer or mocker, they're not coming sincerely. They're coming in the spirit of Satan. Okay? These last couple of scoffers and mockers, they coming in the spirit of Satan. To disrupt, to confuse, to bring confusion into the congregation. This right here, hey, you know, you hear people say, I heard some women say, man, this not a church. We can talk in here because this not church. This is a church where 2 or 3 is gathered in his name. Aren't we gathered in the name of Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi? Didn't you pick up your phone and come on the live and it's a gathering in here? 44, it's a gathering in here. 42, 43, it's 43 souls in here. All right? Isn't that a gathering? But this ain't church. What's the word church mean? An assembly. And joined. It's going back to it's a military phrase. Okay? A unit, basically. All right? So we are gathered in the name of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right? So at the end of the day, this is the church. Don't try to say it just because we're not in the physical that it's not a church. No, the same rules apply. You shouldn't be running your mouth, and you shouldn't be talking up, and you shouldn't be doing any of that. You can do a con, a la'ah, and post a precept if you want to. And it was funny, man. My phone had died last week, so I got on my wife's phone, and I was on my Tazat Box Live, and I was just posting precepts. You know, I didn't, because I was like, dang, I'm under my wife's profile, but I was posting hella precepts. Now, I think it was Abanaya's live. I was posting hella precepts. But, you know, it was just saying, hey, precepts to get the job done. We don't really need your opinion. What I said earlier today, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi doesn't care for your opinion. Okay? He put the precepts down. He had the prophets write his words. So go get the words. If you don't know the words, then study more. That's all it does. That's all it takes. Once you study more and prepare yourself and build your faith and build your knowledge, you study to show thyself approved, I promise you, you're going to feel 10 times better. You're going to feel 10 times better, man. Knowing that you're calling and making your election sure. You're working on your soul. You're working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You're gonna feel 10 times better. You're gonna know that you're in a better position than you was yesterday, than you was last week, than you was last year. Because you grew closer to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You finally understand that Jesus Christ is a demon, that the letter J was created in 1524, and we did not call our King Jesus Christ. We didn't call our King Jesus. All right. Once you understand that, you understand how the Edomites, which is these people, okay, that color people, but they really not even that color. All right. They more this color. I read at Genesis 25 and 25. So, once you get that understanding and you start getting to that, man, everything is going to open up to you because you're going to get this truth. And once you start getting this truth, I promise you're going to feel so much better. So much better. Let's keep it going. So, hey, we're going to be patient towards all men. We are patient. Any brother has a question, then I'm going to try my best to answer it. All right, if it's according to the lesson, and if it's not according to the lesson, I take questions at the end of the lesson. We do things in order and decency, not all over the place, not in chaos. That's according to that's supporting this lesson right now. How to teach. Order and decency. That's another reason how to teach. That's another way. How to teach. Order and decency. I have my lives set up a certain way. A certain way I like to do things. Some brothers may have it set up differently. I'm more harder on women and maintaining that order because of the scriptures, right? Some brothers may allow women to come up. Like I said in that last live, I left, the brother, but it's all good. No hate or nothing towards that brother. He just maintains his life differently. And at the end of the day, he's not under GMS. Okay, he has a different elder. So they handle things differently over there. But amongst GMS, all right, we not bringing no women up in our lives, all right? For the most part, when it's a serious setting, okay? All right, let's keep going. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. We ain't going tick for tack. We ain't going tick for tack. You make a video about me, like we ain't going tick for tack. All right? If a brother not in this truth and he's scoffing and mocking, what is the benefit of me going back and forth with you? You don't understand it. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi didn't deem for you to understand it. He might have put a soft, effeminate soul and spirit on you. So you'll come and you'll keep mocking and scoffing. It wasn't meant for you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you over and over and over, man. You got the mind of a child. All right? That's for any of you mockers and scoffers. It doesn't benefit me to go back and forth with you. All right? Let's keep going. So I ain't going to render evil for evil unto any man. I ain't going to go back and forth with you over and over and over. Hey, that's how the gang members think. You shoot my brother, I'm going to go kill your brother. You shoot my house up, I'm going to go shoot your house up. Pew, pew. Right? That's how they do. Evil for evil. And guess what? That cycle goes on forever until everybody dead. Until everybody got bullet holes in them. All right? Come on, man. And the elder can relate, man, out there in Chicago, right? Out here in LA, that's how it is. And I used to live in the Bay. That's how it is as well. Okay? Where heavy Jake presence is, guess what? The curses is there. Jake, it don't matter where you move, Jake. You can go to Montana. I bet it's Jake out there killing each other, man. It don't matter where you live at, man. And I grew up in North Carolina, South Carolina, in the country. And the curses is there. Jake's still doing the same shit. All right, they may sound different, but Jake's still under them same curses. Still hurting one another. Still in ignorance. All right, I come from a small ass town. All right, where the education system ain't that good. I don't even know why I'm here. Like, what? I don't even know why Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi actually allowed me to understand this. I come from a dirt road, man. Literally my grandmother had a dirt road. I lived on a dirt road, man. That's showing you Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi can pull you from wherever. It don't matter if you come from the city or the country. If you prophets are subject to the prophets at the end of the day. All right. Let's keep going. Rejoice evermore. Pray without ceasing. Pray without every day, all day. Every day, all day. That don't mean you just walking through the hallway. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah. Nah. At work, I'm constantly in my head. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. or Halalyam la Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, constantly in my head. Okay? I'm praying to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. I'm talking to him. Every, man, damn near every, if it's, I try not to let an hour go by that I'm not talking to him. Okay? You got to keep that ongoing conversation with him. We gonna cry when we see things. Like, you see something and you know it's against the law. That's you crying about it. You in your mind like, damn, why is Jake doing that? That's you crying out loud about it. You know? Because you crying in your soul, in your spirit, and you hate it. It's vexing to you. The things that we see is vexation to us. Okay? When you know somebody breaking the law and they don't know, you can walk through, man, go to Walmart. You're going to see so many Jakes just off. Just do that. Just go to Walmart. You're going to see Jake off, and it's going to vex your spirit. This place, Babylon, does not vex your spirit, then you're not in the truth. If you, bro, you're not in the truth. Just be honest, man. If you don't hate this place, it's nothing wrong with hating this place. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi hates this place. We made in his image. Image means likeness. We made in his image. We're going to have some of his thoughts, some of his feelings. We hate this place. He hates Esau Edom. Don't we hate Esau Edom? All right, come on. In everything, give thanks. For this is the will of power in Hamashiach Yahawashi concerning you. So be grateful. Be grateful. That's part of praying without ceasing. You can drive to the store and, hey, the water Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, he got you there. You get to work. Hey, when I get in the car, I'm praying. When I wake up, I'm praying. Walk out the door, praying over the house. Every morning, man, I pray over my wife and my baby. They be asleep. You know, I Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Barak Ahtham to them and kiss them on their forehead, and then I'm out the door. That's every morning. It's a ritual. It's a ritual. It's a such thing as a good ritual. This is a ritual. I'm burning incense. I got my stones. I got my menorah. Right? It's a ritual. Right? It's a such thing. I get that for you. John 12 and 25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. Exactly. You got to hate your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, and your own life. Right? And that means you don't love nothing over Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We willing to die for this shit. At the end of the day, we willing to die for this shit. A lot of brothers ain't on that level. You may think you on that level, but you not. But keep going though. Keep going. And it's going to be there. When you understand it, it's going to be there. I promise you, you know, because it's man. And it's nothing wrong with understanding, man, you know, that. Let's go back to that, because that's a perfect example. Let's go back to that. Where was it at? Right here. Comfort the feeble-minded. Some brothers, you got to build up in the faith. Some brothers need that extra push. Some brothers don't need that extra push. But some brothers need that extra push. And to you brothers, what's the topic of the lesson right now? How to teach. This is important. This is what my brother told me out of the GMS Wisconsin camp when I first started making videos. He was watching all my videos, you know, making sure I'm doing them correctly and stuff. So he told me, man, go back and watch your videos. Go back and watch your videos and see how you can improve. Are you rambling on too much? Right? And the brother Matazabak brought this out earlier in a video that he did on YouTube. And this has been told to us. You go back and watch your videos. And while you watching your videos, watch. Precepts is going to pop into your mind. Damn, I could have said this. Damn, I could have said that. Damn, I could have, this and this, blue, blue, blue. And it's going to make you a better teacher. Because you're going to look at the flaws in your teaching. All right? You're going to look at, man, I was talking too much at that point. I should have handled that situation differently. I was too hard on that op. You know? I shouldn't have rebuked him. I should have been more calm and patient with him. Dang, my charisma, I can get better. I can break that down better. Examine yourself to see if you being his truth. Examine yourself goes with watching your videos and actually understanding if you breaking things down correctly. All right? So, hey, that's another way. That's how you learn how to teach better. That's how you learn how to teach better. Okay? Let's keep going. And this whole chapter right here is beautiful for this subject. So be grateful. In everything give thanks. Be grateful. Quench not the spirit. When you feeling it, you let it go. All right? But also, understand this. Like, that's when you're doing a lesson solo dolo. But when you are amongst the brothers, hey, let's be honest, man. Some brothers talk too damn much. Some brothers just ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble, and they don't know when to shut up. All right? And Elder Montataza out of GMS, South Carolina, had went over this a while back. Some brothers just talk too much. And these things you learn through experience. You may have not been around a lot of men or, barbershop talk. You really learn how to talk amongst men in the barbershop. That's how I really learned. How to crack jokes. And, the first joke get cracked on you in the barbershop, you might feel bad or something. But then you understand, he ain't mean that personally. That's just how we talk. Men talk differently amongst men, you know what I'm saying? And especially when I went in the Navy, that first year, the way that they talk, you be ready to fight. Because I was effeminate, okay? In an emotional state out there in the world. But you have to toughen up. This truth toughens you up. Okay? Hey, it's a real difference, a real proving point when you get rebuked. And it's gonna be like, hey, is he gonna correct himself or is he gonna go off? Right? That's a real proving point. All right. And brothers have seen, man, we all got rebuked. All right, multiple times. I know I done got rebuked a couple times. Right? And it is what it is. It made me a better person. At the end of the day. All right? You want to get chastised in a sense. According to the doctrine, you want to be on the level of the doctrine and you want to be careful with your doctrine. And you want to be on that point where, you're not getting rebuked over and over and over. Because it said if a man keep getting rebuked, then judgment shall come to him swiftly. Okay? You don't want to keep getting rebuked. So, far as the doctrine, you should, maybe once or twice or 3 times. And then you like, yeah, I got to slow down. I got to make sure I'm doing this shit properly. Not to say it like that, but I make sure I'm teaching properly. All right? But far as chastisement, you want to be chastised by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, meaning you want to go through trials and tribulations and temptations. Okay? If you're not going through nothing, then you probably a bastard. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi not dealing with you. A man that's comfortable in his riches and his pleasures, he ain't gonna make it. All right? It's hard for a rich man to make it into the kingdom of heaven. All right? So quench not the spirit. Despise not prophesying. Prove all things. Boom. Hold fast that which is good. So once again, you got to be able to prove all things. And if you can't prove it, then don't even teach it. If you can't prove it, don't even teach it. If somebody asks me something and I'm not too sure on it, then I'm not going to teach on it. I'm going to tell them, hey, maybe one of the brothers on the comment boards can break it down to you. Or, I'll go into it. I'll do a lesson upon it to get better at it. Because that's a flaw. So how to teach is correcting your flaws and learning your weak points. Oh, yeah. Some brothers, man, you could break down reincarnation for days. Scripture out the ass. But then it come to, something else. Another topic, and a brother may be weak in it. So you have to grow and learn. And that may be the level, that may be the position where you need to improve. All right. I approve all things. Let's discuss the law, brother, or nah. Nah, bro, you have already proved yourself to be off. Okay? We remember you. You've already proved yourself to be a wicked brother, man. So you've already proved all things to us, that you don't know how to take rebuke, you don't know how to take correction, and you don't have an elder. If you don't have an elder, then you already off. You already not showing respect and double honors to the men that ruled over, that brought this thing to come forth. Okay? Yeah, whoever got him out of here at the water. You know? I'm gonna still talk to him a little bit. Don't leave. Listen. All right? If you actually listen and take the rebuke, then maybe. But we know, man, you got a malicious soul, so the Holy Spirit is not dealing with you. Wisdom doesn't deal with a malicious soul. But regardless, you've already proved yourself to be off and to be wicked. All right? Once you do like that, you know, hey, man, brothers really ain't going to touch you, man. They looking at you like the Grinch. All right? You got to come back and show yourself to be humble. But based off your comment, you came in here trying to cause strife, trying to debate. It's a sin to debate in that sense. Once again, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. We have the 100% truth taught to us by the elders of GMS. You don't. You don't even have an elder. So therefore, it's pointless. All right? Debating, yeah, is wicked. And some brothers don't need to get into that debating spirit. All right? I ain't going to keep getting on the brother, but he had brought that woman up. And we all know the brother has a debating spirit. All right? And like I said, he's not in GMS. So, hey, he carries things out how he does over there under his elder. And that's how they do it. And nothing against the brother, you know, but we disagree in certain aspects, in certain points. Okay? And hey, it be known. That's what it is what it is. All right? But the brother's doctrine is mostly correct. But as far as bringing women up to debate or to do all that, that ain't what we do over here. Okay? That ain't what we do over here. All right? So, let's keep going on how to teach. Let's go to Hebrews 5 and 12. Every brother knows this one. And let's go down, actually. Let's start at 10. Hebrews 5 and 10. Yeah, 100% or it's off. And that 100% truth means 100% understanding of these scriptures. That doesn't mean we understand how, we debating over or talking over if the earth is flat or round. I mean, the scriptures say it's a sphere, but, or the ice wall. We ain't over here talking about that shit. Or the Anunnaki. Even though we can prove Elder Yasharahla of the Dallas camp just proved it ain't no damn Anunnaki. All right? Just foolish questions and things like that. All right? We ain't over that. We ain't on that. It's just ignorant stuff. Some brothers get caught up on trying to think of things beyond their means. What's that? Sirach 3:21-23? Thinking about things that's beyond. That's not concerning to even to your salvation, man. It's not going to help you. All right? Focus on what you need to focus on. Hebrews 5 and 10. Called of power, a high priest after the order of Melchizedek. All right? And this is speaking of Yahawashi, of whom we have many things to say and hard to be uttered, seeing you are dull of hearing. All right? Certain brothers are dull of hearing. What does that mean? That means it's not really resonating with you. You got certain brothers out here trying to teach, and they've never took the time to listen to the elders. They're so-called self-taught Israelites. So what are you going to do? Much blood is going to be on your hand because you never got the proper doctrine. So how can you teach if you've never been taught? Leading to the next scripture. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of power, and are become such as have need of milky milk and not of strong meat. A lot of brothers need milky milk, especially a lot of brothers on this app. And this is why I put that story out a couple days ago, man, saying that, hey, TikTok is full of scoffers and mockers and brothers that's teaching incorrectly and doing things for entertainment purposes. Bringing people up on your live to belittle them or to knock them down, how the fuck is that edifying? All right? To me, that's not edification. Okay? To make them look stupid, to make them sound stupid. We not here to make our people sound stupid. Now, the scoffers and mockers, yeah, we do with them how we will, because they coming in a wicked spirit. But, hey, some brothers may just be off, and they may need some correction, and they may come back over to the fold, right? This is why it says to be calm and patient with brothers and sisters. Not to just, nobody likes to be embarrassed, man. Right? Nobody likes to be embarrassed. Right? So, you don't bring people, you don't want to belittle the sheep. The sheep gonna run away. You don't want to belittle the sheep. So some people need milk. They may be thinking they're eating the meat, but they not. Now you can tell, and that's where discernment comes in. And discernment is truly a gift. And pray for wisdom, understanding, discernment. Pray for all that. All right? And fast. And I promise you, man, hey, if Yahawah he's gonna deliver it to you. If you come in with the right intentions, the right heart, and you can truly humble yourself and subdue your own understanding, and your soul is not malicious, he will deliver wisdom, understanding, and discernment to you. He has done it to me when I needed it. All right? Jesus does not love you. Okay? This person in the comments. All right? I'm going to escort you out of here. So, that brother has no discernment because he can't discern where that name came from. All right, keep going. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And it's okay to be a babe. At some point, we all babes. All right? We all babes, man. Until you in this thing, let's say 8-10 years, you still a babe. And the thing is, you could be in this thing 8-10 years, and a brother that come in have a bigger portion of the spirit than you. But it's some breakdowns that he's never gotten and he's never understood. So don't be high-minded and don't think that you know everything. All right, at the end of the day, because you'll be a babe. All right, don't be high-minded. So that's why the elders hate to hear that shit, man. The elders hate to hear that. Shalawam, Ahtham. The elders hate to hear a person talking about, I've been in this truth for however many years. It doesn't fucking matter, man. Promise you, man. The elders hate that shit. So don't be high-minded. It don't matter. Look at the GMS Boston camp. 10 years plus. Snatched out of this motherfucker. Snatched out. 10 years plus. Snatched out. So you bragging and boasting that you've been in this truth for however long you've been in it. Okay, cool. But are you keeping the order? Are you maintaining yourself? Are you teaching correctly? Are you belittling the sheep? Are you destroying the sheep? Are you destroying the pasture? At the end of the day. Alright? Well, brothers be hyped up in their damn flesh. Carnal minded. Man, I've been in this. Don't be talking over me. I've been in this thing this long. Man, nah, man. We all brothers. Alright? I've been watching camp since 2015 come and go. Well, maintain consistency, brother. And that Virgo shit, that's off, bro. We don't worship the signs. We don't worship the stars. We only worship Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right? Come up off of that. But Shalawam to you. And yeah, humility is important. All right? So, you know, we got to maintain ourselves. Don't get high-minded in this thing. It don't matter how long you've been teaching. Look at Saul, man. Look at Saul. Yeah, all camps don't teach the same thing as well. The brother Kakama said, you know. So, hey, I'm standing on it right now, man. GMS the only one teaching correctly. And affiliate camps, you know, like Men of Valor. Who else, man? It's very few that I know of. I know a few. Okay? But hey, GMS is where you need to go on YouTube. GMS. All right? And if any brothers want to help them, you could throw some GMS pages on there. All right? Messing around with all these other camps, bro. It's like messing with. It's like you know, it's like messing with a different. Let's how we can put it, allegory, man. It's like you got four. Let's say you got IUIC. You got Sakari. You got ISUPK. You got GMS. Right? Now, out of these camps, it's only one good woman. Okay, the other women gonna cheat, lie, and steal. All right, I'm putting the fingers down. Who is that? That's GMS. All right, these other women, they not gonna be truthful to you. Okay, so you got this woman over here. She calling on Christ, and you know it's her Mashiach. Okay, it's Yahawashi. It's not Most High Christ bless. Okay, so you can go ahead and throw this woman out. All right, so you got the other two women. You got Sakari. Well, they telling you that you don't got to worship Yahawashi. Okay, so, dang, she just a disrespectful ass bitch. So you can go ahead and throw that woman out. So then you getting down to ISUPK. Okay? Nah, the Zodiac stuff ain't, bruh, come on, man. All right? You worshiping stars, bro. Look, man, look. Hold up, let me frame this analogy. ISUPK, they worshiping witchcraft, and they talking about wearing chains and doing all that bullshit. And they basically a rap group. So you can go ahead and throw them out. Boom, GMS is remaining. 100% truth. 100% truth. And the most hated camp. The most hated camp for a reason. All right? No, you are worshiping stars. Look. I'm going to break this shit down to you one time, and I hope you listen. You calling yourself a Virgo. Okay, let's go to it. I ain't even got to go to the scriptures. But we is going to get some scriptures on it. All right? But first of all, I'm going to get this for you. How do I make this? I want to make it like in calendar form. Yeah, whatever. All right, Virgo. September. Okay? September, August, whatever it be. Just listen. The stars we born under map. Nah, shut up. Just listen. All right? Just listen, bro. Just listen. You was not born in September, man. No, you wasn't born in September. Did your mama and father come together and they made you in September? No, you foolish one. They made your ass in December. They made you in December, dude. Okay? You was created in December. You was formed in the womb in December. All right? That's when you was born. That's when you left your father's nutsack and you went into your mother. Talking about, I know where it came from. I got him. That's when you was born. So, hey, if you really want to be on that sign shit, you would be whatever signs in December. You worshiping some dumb ass shit calling yourself a Virgo. Once again, that's witchcraft. That's sorcery. That's divination. All right? Anybody worshiping them signs, that's ignorance. How stupid could you be? And you really being confident with it. And he left. All right? Let's go to the scriptures on it. Let's go to the scriptures. Bro, that's not how it goes, though. Bro, you're talking about conception. I'm talking about when your soul left the spirit world and went into the flesh. Talking about conception. That's why I don't join camps. What are you talking about? The scientists would tell you. Edom would tell you that during conception, it's a spark. Scientifically, they can't even understand it. It's a spark that happens. That's when your soul enters the sperm, the flesh. All right? Let's go to Jeremiah. You talking about that's why I don't join camps. No, that's why you don't read the Bible. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. It's just like the camps was saying, Asian people, not 12 tribes. I've been saying they are. All right, bro. You know what? I'm gonna have to mute you because yeah, man, you off. All right. And it seems like you ain't even gonna try to listen, are you? Ain't no damn Asian people, 12 tribes, man. That's Moabite. That's the Moabites. That's the Ammonites. Okay. Wait, look. Oh, wait, look. Nah, you coming in here trying to teach some bullshit. You don't understand genealogy. All right? You don't understand genealogy. So, hey, this goes to the lesson. The title of the lesson is how to teach. Another thing on how to teach. Don't teach incorrectly. He said fallen angels, right? Look at that. He said the horoscope was taught by fallen angels. Okay, we gonna use it. He said don't, what I just say? Don't teach incorrectly. The truth. Let's get you, man. So we could go to Genesis or we could go to Jude on you. We can go to Jude. Let's go to Jude on you. All right. Let's start at Jude 1:4. For there are certain men crept in unawares who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. Ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness and denying the only master, Yahawah, and our master, Yahawashi. And Yasharahla, don't laugh, man. You a babe. You got a lot to learn too. All right? You don't laugh at this, brother. All right? I will therefore put you in remembrance. Though ye once knew this, how did the master, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards destroyed them that believed not? And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So, brother, you would go forth and think that means they're underground. They're underground under the river of Euphrates. Failing to understand. Let's get the word angels. Okay?
Strong's G32. Angelos.
Angelos. What is it? A messenger. Envoy. One who is sent. An angel. A messenger from power. Yahawah. Therefore being the prophets. The Israelites. The saints. This is not talking of an angelic being. Okay? This is talking about men. For there are certain men crept in unawares. All right? And the angels which kept not their first estate. What was their first estate? In the Garden of Eden. When they sinned. When Adam sinned. All right? They have been left in everlasting chains. These are the chains. This right here. This the chain, bro. This a chain. You in this. You in this flesh. Corruptible flesh. And you stuck. And you letting your flesh right now corrupt you. All right? Okay, so it's the mean in heaven in the flesh singing about God. So it's in... So what? Man, rephrase that. I ain't understanding that. You got to rephrase that. All right? Christopher Harris. Yeah, it's not everlasting because brothers are going to get new bodies. Let's get this. 1 Corinthians 15:53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. All right? Angels are not men. Yes, they are. You have celestial angels. Yes, indeed. But you also have terrestrial angels, which are the men, which are prophets. All right? Once again, what did I tell you earlier? Don't teach incorrectly. And the whole time you've been on here, you haven't posted one scripture. You haven't put one precept. I'll go read it. If you got precepts, man, if you can prove this via the Bible, I'll go read it, bro. Not in the flesh and context of earth. Nah, you off, man. You off. Okay? The saints are the angels. Kind of like the elder said, the elect are angels. And we can prove it even further. Let's go to Revelations. And I want to get this one for you real quick before we even touch on it. I'm not doing this, brother. Brother, I'm telling you, humble yourself, subdue your own understanding, because you teaching incorrectly. I'm too tried in the fire. You're going to be burned in the fire if you don't humble yourself. All right, listen to this. This is for you. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful, this is for you people that's fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers. Don't you say you do those zodiac signs. You worship the stars. You practice divination. That's what it is. You talking about horoscopes and ideologies. You idolize Virgo. Right? And all liars. You lying right now in the comment board. You just committed 3 high offenses, brother. You committed 3 high offenses. And by lying to your brother, you also a murderer of your brother. Do you understand that? And by committing adultery, you also a whoremonger. And by worshiping, doing sorcery, you also being abominable. And by not listening to the brothers that's teaching you the correct truth, you also unbelieving. Bro, you did everything but be fearful, and you probably fearful. You did. Do you understand? If you commit one sin, you might as well commit them all. If you break one law, you might as well break them all. They shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. All right, then let's go to Revelations 22. And let's start at 6. And we can start at 5. Now let's start at 6. And he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true. And Yahawah power of the holy prophet sent his angel to show unto you. Wait a minute, angel. Let's get that word. Same thing. Angelos, a messenger. Envoy, one who is sent, an angel, a messenger from power. But guess what? This right here is a celestial. Sent his angel to show unto his servant the things which must shortly be done. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. And I, John, saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel, which showeth me these things. What did the angel say? Then said he unto me, see thou do it not. Don't worship the angels, for I am thy fellow servant. What? And of thy brethren, the prophets. Wait, the angels are the prophet. And of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship Yahawah. So let's take it back. Let's go to Revelations 14 and 12, man. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah in the faith of Yahawashi. They keeping the sayings of this book. These are the angels, the saints. I'm about to flee while no one put. No, get this work, brother. Listen. Come out of that adultery that you committed. Come out of that ignorance. I just showed you that the angels are our brothers, man. I just showed you that. If you playing, you can go on. But for anybody else, this is edifying. And this is another reason. This is how to teach. Because, hey, it may be a brother that's in here playing, mocking, scoffing, but he can leave. It doesn't matter if he leave, he can leave. But I taught that lesson, and that can edify some brothers and sisters in here that may be of the elect, that may be of the 1/3 men, women, and children. So how to teach? You teach regardless. You edify regardless if that person is listening or not. We don't expect a scoffer or a mocker to sit here and listen and to change and be like, man, that made so much sense. We don't expect no brother to be like that, man. Hey, we can spread more light. We can spread more light, bruh. When we get into these scriptures, we can spread more light. You know, that's why you got to be under an elder. That's why you have to be under a proper elder that's going to teach you correctly. But once again, you were saying you don't like the camps. Because we need to know when the chosen people are. Nobody knows. We hopeful elect, my brother. We are hopeful elect. All right? But the elder had posted this. Let's get it. 2nd Esdras 1:40. And let's actually start at 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Osias, Amos, Micah, Joel, Adias, and Jonas, Nahum, Habakkuk, Sophonius, Agias, Zacharias, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of Yahawah. Okay? Angels. These are all the prophets, brother. These are all the prophets. From Abraham, all right, going down to Malachi. When you go to the Bible, the last book in the Old Testament was Malachi. The first book was Genesis. Genesis spoke of Abraham, the lineage. Genesis spoke of Isaac. Genesis spoke of Jacob. They was all prophets. They were also angels. Angel being what? A messenger. All right. So once again, to add to this lesson, how to teach. Etymology. Because if that brother had never seen that, we go ahead and take this. Oh, I'm in 14. I meant to be in 22. All right, go back to it. And we go ahead and get the etymology. If this brother had never seen the etymology of angel, then he would have never understood that an angel is simply, right here, it's simply a messenger. All right, but hey, I got another scripture for you. Just because I want to cement it in the ground with you, bro. I want to cement it in the ground with you. Okay, a messenger. All right, I want to cement it in the ground with you. Bloodline is important to the Most High. We say the blood of Yahawashi. Some people would say that's wicked. No, it's Yahawashi. It's not Jesus. The letter J was created in 1524. All right. Well, I mean, and that right there is why you got to be careful what you're saying. Don't just talk foolishly. Don't just say anything, because you could be saying something and that word could mean something completely different. This is what these people did, okay? You know, and they really more this color, all right? So that's what they did. They changed all the words, a lot of the words and the definitions in the dictionary, all right? Letter J, let's get that for you real quick. Answer and explanation. Until the year 1524, there was no letter J in the alphabet. The letter J was originally the same letter as I. That's why in Greek, it's Iesus. That word Jesus would be Iesus. The father of the letter J is Gian Giorgio Tracinio, an Italian author and grammarian who lived from 1478 to 1550. Oh, wait a minute. That's beautiful time. That's the time of the Renaissance. The rebirth of Esau Edom's kingdom. Okay? So of course they would give you Jesus. They would change the name of your Savior. Brother, his name is Yahawashi. That means Yah meaning he, Hawashi meaning victory, or salvation, or to save, to deliver. All right? He saves, he is victory, he delivers. All right? He is salvation, all those things. That's our king's name. He was a Hebrew Israelite out of the tribe of Judah. Okay? And that's Hebrews what? 7 and 14? I want to get this for you, and I'm going to leave you on that, and we'll get back to how to teach. So, 1 Corinthians 15 and 40. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. So, let's also get that. Why it came to my mind. It's in, I think it's not in Revelations. It's in, where's that scripture? If brothers know it, what they call Paul an angel? Right here. Galatians 4 and 14. And my temptation, which was in my flesh. Oh, so he's in flesh. He's in flesh, y'all. Ye despise not, nor reject it, but receive me as an angel of Yahawah, even as Hamashiach Yahawashi. So, going back to that, and this is how you teach. What am I doing? Precept upon precept, line upon line. This is how you teach. So, Paul was in a terrestrial. I don't think we need to get the etymology of terrestrial and celestial. I mean, we can if you need it. Okay? So, Paul was in a terrestrial, but the angel that came to John was in a celestial. All right? So, it's a difference. You got celestial angels that you can't see. All right? You can't see what's in the spirit world. But you can go to the book of Tobit. When the angel came down, Raphael, and what? What did he do? Raphael, and he revealed himself. Okay? But he came in a terrestrial body. And he left into a celestial body. Okay? So, brother, I hope I made some sense to you that angels are the prophets. That's in the terrestrial, and angels are also in the spirit world and celestial. It's nothing more than just the brothers, man. The saints. All right? The saints. So, it's no such thing as a fallen angel, meaning one that had sex with a human. Because guess what? Yeah, the water. I'll go get that. I'll get that Torbit. A celestial body cannot go into a terrestrial body. What's in the spirit world cannot mate with a terrestrial. They couldn't fall. And we also know Sirach 39:28. I believe so. You know, spirits created for vengeance. They appease Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi. They don't go against their maker. Okay? We'll get that Torbit. They do not go against their maker. So, I mean, this is how you teach, though. You may have to go, and this is why we study. You may have to go from book to book. You got to go from precept to... Before I get that Torbit, we're going to go get that. All right, Isaiah 28 and 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. And at the end of the day, it's the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that's flowing through us. When we are bringing these things out, when we are teaching, spirits just hop in our head. That's the spirit. I'm not going to sit here and act like, man, I'm so smart. Blase blah. No, man. I'm not. All right? I was telling y'all earlier, man, I'm from a dirt road in North Carolina, man. All right? In the sticks. I mean, in the woods. All right? GMS. Okay? GMS. All right, so back to that Torbit. You know, this ain't my education system. I had to put in some legwork to get some understanding. All right. Let's get this. We just started 15. The water for that. I am Yahawah, one of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. Then they were both troubled. Hey, wait a minute. What does he do? Read this. What does he do? This is so important. This is so important. Salakia. And we're going to get a scripture to support this. Let's read this slow. I am Yahawah. All right, because that would be Allah. L ain't no thing. If you say, you can say Raphael, but it would be Yahawah. One of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers. Who's presenting your prayers? The angels are. Which present the prayers of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. So, if the angels are presenting your prayers, you ain't talking directly to Yahawah. Better cut that shit out. I talked to God last night. No, you didn't. No, you did not. Okay? And if you're not keeping the law, what's that? Proverbs 29? Nah. Wait a minute. I think it is. Let me go type it in. Proverbs 28. All right, Proverbs 28 and 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. Okay? So, this right here, this order that's set up, it's going to catch your prayers and it's going to send them shits spiraling back to the earth. You're going to be praying for something for weeks, for months, for years. It's never going to happen. Because you keep turning your ears away from hearing Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. How do you hear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? Through his prophets, the men that he has set up. His angels. His angels. Exactly. A mailing process. You know what's a stamp? How do you get a stamp? By keeping the faith. By reading the scriptures. By doing the laws. By keeping the laws and commandments and statutes. That's how you getting that stamp. That's how you sealing the envelope, brothers and sisters. That's how you sealing the envelope. By living righteously. 1 second, man. I gotta drink my coconut water. A wicked man ain't getting his prayers answered. Yahawah gonna send that shit down. He ain't gonna present it. Bro, you think the angels about to present your wicked ass prayer to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? They fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi as well. What you mean? Hey, Yahawah, Bill Gates, he been praying for this. He been praying for world domination. I want to present this. Man, what? The hell out of here. He don't keep the law. He ain't even no Israelite. Present the prayers of the saints. Present the prayers of the saints. Who's the saints? The Israelites. And more so, the remnant, the elect. And which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. Go in and out, which means they go back and forth to the spirit world. They go in and out before the glory. They are amongst Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Then they were both troubled and fell upon their faces, for they feared. Every time a man sees an angel, they fear. Go through the scriptures. Every time. It's a terrible thing. This ain't nothing to play with. Once you know, because you fear him, because you fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Go back to the scripture when David took the census and the angel was sent to slaughter, and he slaughtered 70,000. until Yahawah said that's enough. He slaughtered 70,000. Go back to when the angel told Samson's mother that your son, he's gonna be born as a Nazarite. They were scared, right? Go back to, he slaughtered 70,000. Yes, we can get it for you. Okay. Well, we might get it and just close on that. But he said unto them, fear not, for it shall go well with you. It could have went the other way. Hey, it could have went the other way, right? But nah, they was righteous people. They was righteous people. It could have went the other way. It shall go well with you. Praise Yahawah, therefore. Like reincarnate. No, the angel slaughtered 70,000 people. Like unalived them. Like reincarnations. What you mean? No, the angel slayed, killed. What you want me to say? Slaughtered 70,000 people. Man, we don't worship that death cross. All right? Man, I got to mute you just to get that off my sight. I don't want to see that shit. The cross is wicked. We don't do that. All right? Go into the study of that cross. Understand it's going back to Sumer. It's going back to the Sumerians. It's going back to Talmud worship. It's going back to false idols, false gods. It's a death cross. That's an idol. That's a graven image. And you got brothers and sisters wearing that shit around their neck. Foolishness. But hey, you may not know. I'm going to tell you right now. All right? And hey, the spirit will prove you to be humble or to be a scoffer or a mocker. Right? And that we just leave it right there. So let's keep going. But he said unto them, fear not, for it shall go well with you. Praise Yahawah, therefore. For not of any favor of mine, it ain't his will, but by the will of our power. Our power, I came. Wherefore praise him forever. So this letting you know this angel was sent, not by his will, but by the will of Yahawah. He was sent to them. This is allowing you to understand that the angels are sent. They obey orders. The same for the brothers in the flesh. We may have been in the world, but at the end of the day, we had to obey the calling. We had to come forth and teach. Text you after this live. I don't know you, brother. Just to be honest, man. I don't know you, and you got some U's in your Hebrew. So you know. I don't just text people like that. All right? Scripture says to prove a friend. This is the first time I ever seen you in my life, so I'm going to just decline that. All those days. All right? That's not a U in your Hebrew. Nawan Yah IAUPK. I don't know you, bro. I'm just if talk to the Kawam, man. Kawam, talk to my brother Kawam, man. He'll whatever you gotta tell him, just tell him. All these days I did appear unto you, but I did neither eat nor drink, but you did see a vision. Because they don't need to. When we are in those celestial bodies, these bodies where we will still be able to reproduce, we don't have to eat or drink. All right? It says we will thirst no more, we will hunger no more. All right? He ISUPK, I don't deal with ISUPK. Okay? So, you know, hey, just to prevent any confusion or any of that, bruh, you know, just let bygones be bygones and keep it moving, man. I mean, I'm not going to walk into a burning building knowing it's burning. I'm not going to walk into a place where I'm hated, you know, and try to preach to them. That's why Elder Tahar says many times, man, don't go amongst these camps and go forth and try to go back and forth with them. It's pointless. They all in different spirits, all right? Now, therefore, give power thanks, for I go up to him that sent me, but write all things which are done in a book. And this is the book, Torbit. And when they arose, they saw him no more. Then they confessed the great and wonderful works of power and how the angel of Yahawah had appeared unto them. And this was Torbit appearing in the flesh. And this is one reason why this book was took out. Because it lets you know that the angels come down and dwell amongst men. As scripture says, you may entertain angels unaware. You may not even know it. All right. As I said on Sunday when I was out teaching, it was like 3 scoffers, back to back to back. And then it was a brother that came up and he had knowledge of the scriptures. And we had a good little conversation. He could have been an Halalyam, unaware, right? Regardless if he was or not. Regardless if anybody is or not, you just maintain yourself with a certain level of decency and order. Always. Because you don't know. As they say, you treat the CEO like you treat the janitor, man. You don't get high-minded and go in on people and stuff like that. All right? You maintain yourself. Always. All right? Because, hey, remember that point where you was down and you didn't know anything. Remember that point when you was trying to understand even the Hebrew better. And you was trying to understand the lessons better. All right? Some brothers take it differently. Some brothers handle things differently. Me, I was always a to myself person. I ain't asking you for money. I ain't whatever. If I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm yin yang twins, man. By yourself, right? All right, so me, when I came in this truth, man, I go to camp, I'm listening, I'm studying, I'm taking notes, and then I'm watching videos constantly. That's me though, right? Some brothers is differently. Some brothers may not be understanding the videos, all right? Or they may have to watch more, or they may need to talk in person or talk on the phone or get things broke down to them. And as a teacher, because this is how to teach, you have to come with that understanding and that attitude that every brother and sister is not going to be the same. All right? Every brother is not going to be the same. You have to be able to recognize your sheep, because we all are leaders. Okay? We all are leaders. We may not all be elders, but we all are leaders. We all have sheep under us. All right? So, hey, especially if a brother is coming up and doing lives and going out and you're teaching and you're placing yourself in that position and the spirit is on you, then you most definitely got to learn some social skills. You're going to have to deal with many people. And they're all not coming from the same walks of life, man. Some people are differently. Some people respond to certain ways and things and situations differently. You can say a funny joke with somebody and this other person may take that joke as an insult. Right? So learning how to teach is more so being universal in this truth. Learning how to deal with many men. And I've learned that more so, man, from my elder Mawatazak, man. And my elder Micah Allah. Elder Micah Allah, of the GMS Los Angeles camp. I've learned so many things from these brothers. All right. And Elder Danyala, and Elder Amawan, and my brothers of my camp. Just being amongst them and watching them teach and how they taught me so much and learning more so how to teach better. When people come up into the camp and they deal with them in a calm manner and an understanding manner. And to the, if somebody gets scofferish, then yeah, they be like, get out of here, get up out of here, But you allow that situation to go and you take it easy with people. You take it easy with people because, hey, we all going through tests. We all going through tests. And Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to test you. He's got to build up your flaws. We all have flaws. We all have things we have to improve on. All right? For some of the women, it may be you want to have an opinion. But you know the scriptures don't even speak of you having an opinion. All right, and Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi don't deal with opinions. That may be your flaw. You might have to fight that. Well, dang, I want to say this, but you know what? I should learn in silence. I should maintain myself. All right? Whatever it be, man. All right, so let's get some more scriptures, then we're going to wrap it up. Examine. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Look in the mirror every morning. Look in the mirror. Go over yourself. Examine yourself. Think about it. And at the end of the night, and in between, hey, you know, I got enough time. Plan out your day. You know, if you got some time, you know you need to study some more. You know you weak on this area. You know you need to go into this. A brother was saying this, you didn't really understand it. Well, go look at the video. Or go find an elder that already broke it down. The knowledge is there. Hosea 4 and 6. Don't be a part of Hosea 4 and 6, y'all. All right? Lack of knowledge. Ain't no such thing. Rejection of knowledge. Now that's new. That's there. As it said in Daniel, knowledge shall be increased. We at that point. The knowledge has been increased. Now we about to get to that point where the knowledge is decreased, meaning the famine of the word. What's going on in Canada? Why do I need to pay attention to Canada? Because it's eventually going to come here. What's going on in China? Why do I need to pay attention to China? 15-minute cities. Because it's eventually going to come here. Look at what happened in Ecuador. Look at what happened in El Salvador. All them people eventually came over here. But hey, our people would look at him. I don't even care what's going on in Central America, South America. Now all those people are in our nation, causing havoc, crimes, etc., etc. Hey, we all, man, hey. It's important to watch. Why Yahawashi told us to watch if it wasn't important? It's very important. Salakia. All right. Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahawashi HaMashiach is in you, except you be reprobates. Work it out. Continue to pray, continue to fast, continue to grow. Don't get stagnant. Don't get complacent. Oh, man, I watched so many videos, or, oh, man, I read, or whatever. It's never a point in this thing where it should get boring. It's never a point in this thing where it should get boring. These churches is boring. You go to church, man, you fall asleep. All right? I remember them days. Grandma used to force me to go to church, man, 18 years of my life. Right? So it's a different situation, you know. It's a lot of BS, and you don't believe none of it, right? But these lessons, when brothers is breaking down the history, brothers is breaking down who we are truly, answering questions, you getting questions answered, you getting some true understanding, you leaving knowing more of the scriptures. In here, I know we done read over 20 scriptures already. Right? The church is damn near going to touch 5 in a setting. In one setting that we do, all right, the men of GMS, the true brothers that's truly edifying, you're going to be edified in one hour lesson than you will a whole year in a stupid ass church. And you could probably say a whole decade. All right? You're not learning nothing in there. You're coming to pay and you're leaving. You're coming to pay and sin because you're probably going to eat some pork chop or you're probably going to eat some ham. All right? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi does not dwell in churches, temples made by man. Okay? Another thing, how to teach. Understand the history. We talked about etymology, going back into the words. Next thing is history. History is important. How do you know where we're going if you don't know where we came? How can you talk about 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel if you don't even understand what time period that was happening in? Understanding the nations that was on the earth at that time period. Understanding the captivities that happened after that time period and what happened before it with the judges. History is important. And this is mainly for the teachers. You know, this whole live. All right? You have to go into the history. You have to go into the scriptures and you have to get a true understanding time frame wise. Because secular history will match up. Oh, dang, this scripture is talking about King Nebuchadnezzar. So let me look. Oh, that's the empire of the Babylon. That's Babylon. And boom, boom, boom. Now you can go on Google and you can look up where the Babylonian Empire was. All right. If you don't got a fancy Bible with the maps in it, right? You can go on Google and you can check it out and you can get a visual. And you can go into history. You can watch videos on it. King Nebuchadnezzar, all right, the Babylonian Empire, etc., etc. The time frames. And then you can just match it up in the scriptures. Dang, so in this time, Daniel was living and Daniel was doing what he was doing. Wow, that's crazy. But I thought the Bible was written... Edomites wasn't doing shit at that point in time, man. They was being bandits on the earth. These people, they was being bandits on the earth. And you know they look more like... They was doing bandits on the earth. That's all they was doing. That's all they good for. The thief come to kill, steal, and destroy. At the end of the day, Matthew 26:41, watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Exactly. And it's going to be much temptation. The water, because that just put it in the spirit. Halalyam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So, etymology, history. We also talked about social skills. Fourth, temptation. Temptation. You teaching. Elder Tahar talked about this much times, man. Many times. Elder Yasharahla also talked about it. Women. Okay? It's going to be women that like you because of the truth. It's going to be women that want to deal with you because of the truth. Hey, just cut that shit out. That shit is not edifying. All right? It's not going to work out. All right? We're going to have many women in the kingdom. Okay? And if you got one wife, don't be greedy. Okay? I mean, yeah, we can have multiples, of course. You know? But you need to make sure that this first love is taken care of. You need to make sure that your first love is getting a lot of TLC. You need to make sure that this first love is the apple of your eye. Hey, you putting out a lesson every day. You know, you putting out at least, let's say you putting out at least 4 lessons a week. At least, you know. Then, yeah, do your thing. You living according to the law. You doing it according to the law. Do your thing, man. You know. Hey, according to the law, you can have a wife. You know, you can have a chick, whatever, side chick, concubine. Just don't do it on a sneaky tip. Don't be trying to sneak behind your wife's back. Don't be trying to sneak behind your wife's back. All right? That's wickedness. You're not truly being a man. All right? You know? So, but first, you got to make sure you taking care of this first love. All right? And like we said, man, in the kingdom, you're going to have all that. So, I would just say it's best not to even be dealing with all that. Because, hey, let's say you got you got a woman. You got an Israelite woman or whatever, right? She could be an Israelite woman. She could be a heathen, whatever, you know. And then you start messing with another woman. But that first woman, you done took years to get her to come into the truth. And then this second woman ain't trying to understand that, you know, she can only mess with you. Right? And so now it's becoming more of stress. You like, damn, man, she ain't trying to learn. She ain't trying to listen to me. I'm telling her this the law, and I'm telling her and blah, blah, blah. And then it's becoming a headache. Okay? I got him. I'm gonna handle him. Hey, okay, dude. SOB, whatever your name is, man. Who created rocks? Who created rocks? Did God create rocks? Did God create this stone? That's my question to you. Did God create it? Yes or no? All right, no answer? Anyway. He created everything. All right, the water. So he created everything. Thank you. So, none of this is bad. Nothing here is bad. This lapis lazuli, this is not bad. Okay? Yes, I understand what you mean just off the appearance. That some people use stones and incense and things like that for witchcraft. But it's not ideology. I'm not sitting here bowing down worshiping stones. I'm sitting here reading the scriptures, reading the Bible. If you would take your time to just sit in here and listen to me for a little bit, then you would hear scriptures come out and you would hear us talking about the word of God, who you probably know him as. All right. Can I make it so your ex-wife, what? Hey, man. Anyway, I'm going to continue. Jesus, man, hold up. I don't know. Dude probably not even an Israelite. I'll get that for you. Galatians 5:20. And then I'm going to get back to the situation I was talking about. And how it may be expedient. It may be in the law, but not expedient. Yeah, Galatians 5:20. Good job. Ideology. Let's get that started at 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envy and murder and drunkenness, revilings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have told you in the past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of power. We are not doing any of those things in here. All right? Just because you see stones, incense, etc., that does not mean it's witchcraft. Don't be haste in your judgment. Okay? Don't be haste in your judgment. All right? And this is for all the brothers. Because, hey, maybe Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi sent him in here for that understanding. Because this is for all the brothers. Don't be haste in your judgment to handle a person, to deal with a person. And also for you people that are listening, don't be haste in your judgment when you listening. And if you listening and bro, when you go into a classroom and you listen to a teacher, because this is what it is, it's a classroom setting. You're not interrupting and barging into the teacher's lesson over and over and over. All right? You never judge, you ask the question. Okay, what's your question again, bro? What's your question? You said Jesus, the Son of God. You've heard of him. That's not his name. So, yes, I've heard of Jesus, Cesare Borgia. All right? But that's not my king's name. All right, his name is Yahawashi. Now I'm going to keep moving. So, back to that situation. So you got a wife, right? And you got, we just say concubine, side chick, right? But it's becoming more of a hassle. And you gonna regret even making that decision. Now, hey, sometimes it don't even be like that. It could be cool. she could actually be obedient and listen and understand the law and understand your aspect on life, right? You know, so just don't go into things that are gonna cause stress and overwhelm you in life. All right, let's get you up out of here, dude. And hey, this is a good example of knowing when to kick him and when we tried to be nice to him. All right, this dude, don't mute him yet. All right, oh, the water, elder. All right, anyway. So that dude, y'all saw me sit here patiently, try to go back and forth with him and try to help him and give him some light. But y'all see, he just wanted to push his little doctrine. Jesus Christ is his name. He died for your sins, right? So at that point, man, we could just kick him. It ain't nothing wrong with that. All right? Because yes, he's causing, as this person said, confusion. You mark those that cause division. And he didn't even look to be an Israelite, but we don't judge off the flesh. He could have been an Israelite, even though he may look like a heathen. All right? He could be a foreign Israelite. Okay? This is why, like I was saying, the little lesson we got out of that is don't be haste. Don't be haste. All right, and Marcus, man, you gonna be muted too, cause you just going off. I don't know what you talking about. All right. So once again, don't go into situations that's gonna cause strife, that's gonna cause pain, that's gonna cause stress and overwhelm you. You had a wife, now you're dealing with a concubine, but your concubine is causing so much damn problems and headaches for you. That could lead you not even going to camp. That could lead you going back into the world, smoking weed, over drinking, whatever it may lead you to, right? That elder just blocked gifted, like, you must know him to be a scoffer or something. Dang. But yeah, so yeah, don't go into situations that's gonna destroy you. All right. Let's get a few more. Let's go to Proverbs. Because at the end of the day, discernment. At the end of the day, it takes discernment to discern a female. You know, well, people say the red flags. Yeah, you got to be able to pick the red flags out. All right? You got to be able to pick the red flags out. Proverbs 5:1. My son, attend unto my wisdom and bow thine ear to my understanding. And at the end of the day, that be the prophets. That be the law. That be the word. That be the wisdom. That thou mayest regard discretion. Discretion also goes into the word discernment. And that thy lips may keep knowledge. So to regard something is to keep it. To maintain yourself with discretion. To know how to discern between a friend or a foe. To know how to discern between a woman that's for you or that's against you. A woman that's causing you stress or causing you release, causing you joy. Okay? And brothers have been in those situations, man, where you dealing with a wicked woman. A woman that, you have to go through some of those situations. All right? Being young. All right? And that right there will better you to finally realize, nah, this chick doing the same thing that this chick was doing. Blase blah. I'm going to use discernment right here and I know she off. Right? Or I done had, that be them red flags. Them red flags. It's the same with brothers. It's the same with brothers, man. Dang, I done rebuked this brother and he keep bucking up, or he keep doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, right? We ain't going to be rebuking you forever, man. You can't salakia your way out of everything, all right? Not to punch and bag on this dude, but the brother Angel, all right? You remember, Ak, I used to have to rebuke you a lot. But I think you coming around and you trying to do your thing, man. But you know, you growing. And it's a beautiful thing to see you come and keep growing and keep going and keep moving. All right? Yeah, all the time, all the time. I ain't rebuked you in a minute, but you know, I gave you room to grow and all that. And I hope you, you know, keep moving on. Because at the end of the day, man, we want to see our brothers flourish. The brother Nakaf, brother, that, you know, it was great live you did out there. Okay, that was beautiful. The brother Kakama, man, doing great lessons. I was at work today, watched your lesson. 24 minutes. Boy going hard. And he started it with this inmate in prison, you know, showing you how small the prison cell is. And, man, it was tight. It was a good lesson, good lesson. You know, brothers bringing out good lessons, brothers going strong, brothers growing in faith, growing in understanding, and producing better works. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. All right, that's what it's all about. For the brotherhood to grow up, for the brotherhood to get stronger. Black Jews, yeah, I don't know anybody that's black, actually. I've never met a black person. All right. You know, I don't think no nation is called black on this earth, on this planet. Okay? So, I mean, if you know somebody that's black, then you can show us. But I've never met anybody that's black. All right? But you know what is black? Those 3 buttons before I hit that mute button, those things are black. So I'm going to hit it. All right, Shalawam. Hey, these people, man. All right, let's keep going. Proverbs 5:3. And we wrapping up. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Once again, what was we talking about? The concubine situation. Don't fall to a woman. Don't let her take you away from this truth. You only go mess with, you know, do your thing if it's understanding, and you got that understanding, you produce some lessons, man. You know, hey, you a man. You can't tell a man how to be a man. All right? Okay? At the end of the day, it's lawful, but once again, it may not be expedient. That's all I'm saying at that situation. So, summarizing what we had so far: etymology, how to teach, etymology, history, social skills, and temptation. These are 4 things that you have to be able to deal with when you're teaching this truth. All right? Proverbs 5:4. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a 2-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou should have pondered the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. This strange woman is also talking about adulterous doctrines, wicked doctrines, wicked ways that do not benefit you. And that's the same with teaching. If you are teaching incorrectly, look at it. You a shepherd. If you leading your sheep incorrectly, your sheep is going to suffer. Your sheep are going to be hurt, and they're not going to benefit. They're not going to profit. They're going to falsely profit, right? You may lead them. False prophets lead their sheep to poisonous grass and let them eat all day. And they sheep just, you wonder why they sheep keep dying or keep falling away or keep committing sin. Because that's what death is. The wages of sin is death. Because you feeding them the wrong type of grass. That's what's going on. Right? But a true shepherd that cares about his sheep, it doesn't matter how hard the environment is, the path is. If you know that this grass is poisonous, but it's right there. But if you know that that good grass is over there, but you got to go through some wolves, you got to go through some rocks. You know what, man? Hey, get the sheep ready and come on, lead them. Lead them through it. All right? Prepare them to go forth and face them wolves. That's what the scriptures do. That's the correct breakdowns. That's why we teach it the way that we do. And that's why some men are so sharp. And some men are so serious. Because it's wolves and things out there that's going to eat your sheep up. It's an easy way and it's a hard way. I'd rather take the hard way if that's making me a better person at the end of the day. And I get to eat the right food. So be careful of that strange woman, that poisonous grass, that wicked doctrine. All right. And that's all I got, man, pretty much. All right, how to teach, summarizing it once again. Probably do a part 2. So, etymology. That's a key. Because as we went into it yesterday, it's 3 meanings of the word stranger. All right, it's also 3 meanings of the word world, 2 meanings of the word Gentile, etc., etc. When you get to, multiple words, it's different meanings. Just basically saying it's different meanings for a lot of different words. All right, so etymology, taking things back to the Greek, to the Latin, to the Hebrew. Eta, which is the truth. Ology is to study, so the study of the truth. So etymology, that's an important part of teaching. History, right? Captivities, customs, cultures, feast days, how to keep the moon, how to keep the Shabbat, right? If you go into the history and understand what they used to do, then it's all going to add up. Breaking the scriptures, aligning the scriptures to secular history. So history. So etymology, history. Social skills. Learning how to talk to people. Learning to be calm, learning to be patient. Learning discernment when to kick a scoffer or a mocker out. How to maintain yourself in the midst of that. Not losing your composure. Not being too harsh. Not belittling people and embarrassing people. All right. And last but not least, temptation. Understanding that temptation is going to come. Look at that dude, ISUPK, trying to talk to me in the DMs. Like, we have nothing to say, bro. We in different camps. And you know how, you know. Man, everybody know. In this community, you know. Okay? And we have nothing to say to each other, really. That could have been temptation. He could be like, well, bro, we teaching this over here. I don't want to hear it. All right? That's why my brothers at my camp told me, hey, keep your circle small. You should really just deal with the brothers that you see on the weekly. The brothers that I see at camp constantly. Right? So more so, that's why we in a group chat and we deal with each other more so. All right. And I deal with GMS brothers. All right. Like the brother Matazabak, brother Abaniah, the elder Alliance of the 12, GMS brothers and brothers that's under the elders of GMS. All right. Because a lot of doctrines out there is that what? That strange woman. Be careful. So etymology, history, social skills, temptation. Beware of it all. Learn it. Etymology, history, social skills, and beware of that temptation. And Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to tempt you. Don't matter how strong of a man you think you is. It don't matter how smart you are, street skills, street smarts, whatever it be. You're going to be tempted. He knows your flaws. He knows your vices. He knows what you like. All right? He's the king of terrors, man. Okay? Fear him and pray that it go well for you. With that being said, to the east, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Bakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the sincere Akyam out there, the tabernacle of David, 144,000 men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right. Salakia, if anybody had a question, you can ask it right now. You know, I give like 2 minutes for questions, and we get up out of here. Shalawam, Shalawam, Kwam Yasharahla. No questions, no questions. Going once, going twice, going twice. Try sending you message. Just ask the question. I'll keep you got a question. Or if not, you know. All right, for sure, for sure. All right, Shalawam, y'all. Shalawam.